How many times has the love of your life walked right past you and you didn't even notice? Or worse, you noticed her looking at you, but you told yourself, she's probably looking at the guy behind me. Or, she's just being polite. Gentlemen, you are failing the test before it even begins. Here is the brutal truth about female psychology. Women almost never approach men directly. Millions of years of evolution have wired them to be the selector, not the hunter. However, they do initiate. They just initiate differently. They use a covert language of signals, eye contact, proximity, and micro-movements designed to give you permission to approach. If you can read this language, the world becomes your playground. You realize that women are hitting on you constantly. If you can't read it, you are walking through life blindfolded. In this video, I am going to reveal the hidden signal. It is a specific three-step sequence of eye contact that is the universal code for, "Come talk to me." I will teach you how to spot it, why you keep missing it, and exactly, step by step, what to say when you see it. Before we decode the signal, you have to understand the why. Why don't women just walk up and say, "Hi"? Two reasons: social safety and biological selection. 1. Social safety, the slut defense. Societally, women are conditioned to not appear easy or aggressive. A woman who chases men risks judgment, so she needs plausible deniability. She signals subtly so that if you reject her, she can pretend she wasn't hitting on you. It protects her ego. 2. Biological selection. In nature, the female selects the strongest male. How does she test strength? Confidence. By dropping a handkerchief, or in modern times, giving you a look, she is testing, do you have the balls to pick it up? If you are too scared to walk 10 feet to say hi, you are too scared to protect her. She signals. You hunt. That is the dance. Okay, let's get tactical. You need to become a sniper for details. Most guys think eye contact is binary. She looked at me or she didn't. Wrong. Eye contact has a syntax, a grammar. A glance by itself means nothing. It could be accidental. A pattern means everything. The green light sequence. It is a 3-beat movement. If you miss beat 2, you miss the context. Beat 1. The catch, the initiation. She catches your eyes from across the room. Crucial detail, latency. She holds it for 2 to 3 seconds. 1 second is a scan. 3 seconds is an invitation. It feels just slightly too long to be polite. That tiny moment of social awkwardness is her testing you. She wants to see if you hold frame. Beat 2. The shy drop, the submission. She breaks eye contact. But pay attention to where she looks. If she looks up or to the side, she is likely bored or scanning the room. If she looks down, pay attention. Looking down is a biological submission signal. It exposes the neck, the most vulnerable part of the body. It mimics a blush response. Often this is accompanied by a self-grooming gesture, fixing her hair, touching her earring, or smoothing her dress. She is subconsciously preening herself for you. Beat 3. The re-engage, the confirmation. Within 10 to 45 seconds, she looks back at you again. This is the green light. The first look was curiosity. The second look is confirmation. The third look, she's practically screaming at you. If you see the look, drop, look back pattern, discard all doubt. She wants you to walk over there. Sometimes you are dense. You miss the eyes. So she moves to plan B, the proximity hover. Women understand spatial dynamics better than men do. They know that approaching a stranger feels safer if you are physically close. She is trying to lower the barrier of entry for you. Watch for the separation. She is with a pack of friends, the cock block formation. She knows you won't approach a group of 5 loud girls, so she isolates herself. She steps away to check a text. She goes to the bar alone to get water. She lingers on the edge of the circle. Or watch for the unnecessary orbit. Does she walk past you to go to the bathroom? and then walk past you again on the way back even though there was a shorter path? Does she accidentally bump into you or squeeze past you in a space that wasn't that tight? That touch wasn't an accident. It was a physical invite. She is putting herself in your strike zone. She is basically waving a flag saying, "I am alone. I am available. The path is clear. Do something." If a woman enters your personal space repeatedly without a clear logical reason, like getting food, it is always a psychological reason. So if these signals are so obvious, why do 90% of men miss them? Because of the hesitation gap. This is the silent killer of attraction. You see the look, your stomach drops, your adrenaline spikes, the fight or flight response. And instead of acting, you enter analysis paralysis. You start negotiating with yourself. Is she looking at the guy behind me? Maybe she just thinks I look weird. I'll wait for one more look just to be sure. Here is the secret. Certainty does not exist. You will never be 100% sure until you say, "Hi," and she smiles back. But by waiting for certainty, you look insecure. Psychologically, the longer you wait to act after an impulse, the more your brain invents reasons not to act. This is the 5-second rule, Mel Robbins. Every second you hesitate, you are subcommunicating to her and to yourself that you are afraid. You are broadcasting, "I don't think I'm good enough for you." If she sees you see her and you do nothing, you didn't just reject her, you lowered your own status. You must kill the internal dialogue. You must learn to bypass the prefrontal cortex, the thinking brain, and act on instinct. You see the green light sequence. Your heart is pounding. What is the protocol? Follow the hold, smile approach strategy. Step 1. The hold. Dominance. Do not look away instantly like a scared puppy. When she locks eyes, hold it for 1 second longer than feels comfortable. This creates sexual tension. It tells her, "I see you looking, and I like it." If you look down immediately, you signal submission. If you look away sideways, you signal disinterest. Hold. Step 2. The smirk. Warmth. Give a slight, knowing smile, not a big, eager, goofy grin. A smirk. One corner of the mouth goes up. This softens the intensity of the stare. It says, "I caught you." If she smiles back, or looks down and giggles, that is the seal of approval. The door is unlocked. Step 3. The approach. Action. Do not wait. Do not finish your drink. Do not tell your buddy, "I'm gonna go over there." Just go. The energy of immediacy is incredibly attractive. It shows decisiveness. The opener. Keep it simple. You don't need a clever pickup line. The eye contact was the pickup line. The best openers call out the reality of the situation. Contextual opening. Option A. Direct. "I saw you looking at me from over there and I knew I'd regret it if I didn't come say hi. I'm name." Option B. "I have to tell you, you are looking at me like I owe you money. Or you're trying to flirt. I'm hoping it's the second one." Option C. "You have really great energy. I wanted to meet you." Call it out. Own it. Confidence is just honesty plus action. There is a specific statute of limitations on the signal. It lasts about 60 seconds to 2 minutes. If she gives you the green light and you sit there for 10 minutes staring at her, drinking your beer, the signal expires. The window slams shut. Why? Because now she feels stupid. She took a social risk. She put herself out there, in her subtle way, and you ignored it. She begins to rationalize to protect her ego. He must not be interested. Rejection. He must be dumb. Intelligence insult. He must be a coward. Masculinity insult. Once the kill switch flips, her demeanor changes instantly. She will turn her back to you physically, closing off access. She will engage intensely with her friends or her phone. Her face will go cold, RBF. She puts the shield up to prevent further embarrassment. You cannot recover from this. If you try to approach 20 minutes later, she will reject you out of spite. Speed is life. Timing is everything. When the universe hands you an opening, do not insult the universe by waiting. You act. Gentlemen, stop walking through life with your head down. Stop hiding in your phone. Lift your chin up. Scan the room. The opportunities are there. They are happening every weekend, every coffee run, every gym session. Women want to be approached. They want to meet a man confident enough to read the signs and act. Be that man. Don't wait for permission slips signed in triplicate. Look for the eyes. Look for the proximity. And when you see it, go. If you are ready to seize the moment, comment "no hesitation" down below. Subscribe for more decoding of human behavior. I'll see you in the next one.